All right, good afternoon. My name is Julian Ku. I'm interim dean at the Maurice A. Dean School of Law. I'm honored to welcome you to our Public Service and Pro Bono Service Awards ceremony. Welcome. At Hofstra Law, our mission is to prepare, challenge, and to inspire our students to make a difference in the world. And there are many ways to make a difference in the world, but we've always been proud that so many of our students seek to do so while they're here and while they're also busy with their academic activities as law students. And what they do is they serve our community through pro bono and public service during their academic careers. This morning, we are honoring these graduating students by recognizing their deep commitment to a wide range of public service programs. Pro bono and public service is an integral part of our curriculum here at Hofstra Law, and we continue to build and add to the already robust number of programs that provide our students with the opportunities to engage in, learn the value of, and obtain the tremendous sense of fulfillment that pro bono service brings. Over the next hour, you'll hear about the many hours, really impressive number of hours, and dedicated efforts expended by our students to improve the lives of individuals in our communities. And I know you will be as proud of them as I am. I now have the honor of introducing Professor Jennifer Gundlach at this time, who will discuss the numerous opportunities that have been created and developed at Hofstra Law, in addition to our many clinics, public sector externship opportunities, and demonstration projects led by our centers and institutes. A brief word about Professor Gundlach. Professor Gundlach holds the Emily and Stephen Mandel Distinguished Professorship in Access to Justice. She's the director of the Hofstra Law Pro Se Legal Assistance Program. And since her arrival at Hofstra Law, she has continuously led the faculty and administration to improve and increase Hofstra Law's pro bono and public service commitment. Through hard work, creativity, inspiration, and leadership, she has really led us to make incredible progress toward this goal. Professor Gundlach has been instrumental in expanding Hofstra's experiential learning offerings, raising the standards for assessing and raising educational professional quality of our law school's pro bono offerings, and supporting students in creatively meeting the 50-hour pro bono requirement in order to be admitted to the New York Bar. She is truly committed to and a great leader in the promotion of public service at Hofstra and beyond. So without further ado, I'm very proud to welcome Professor Jennifer Gundlach to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Ku. So first of all, this is the first time throughout the day that I get to say congratulations to the class of 2024 on your graduation. This is a pretty special class. You have been nothing short of extraordinary in your commitment to public interest and pro bono service during your 3 years in law school, and you have made us very proud. For those in the room who don't know what it means, pro bono means for the public good. And as a class, you have devoted over 85,000 hours for the public good during your law school, which I believe is a record high. Over 150 students, more than half the class, are getting awards for their exceptional level of pro bono service hours. 103 have completed over 750 hours. 20 have completed at least 500 hours, and 29 at least 250 hours. Many of our graduates, 62 in fact, about a quarter in the class of 2024, have secured postgraduate positions in either public sector or public interest positions. About 40 are going to DA's offices. 10 will be at various legal aid and legal services or public defender organizations, and then 7 will be at local, state, and federal government agencies, and another several will be working with federal and state court judges. We also have our first ever Skadden Fellowship recipient, Farida Osman, who will be working at CURACEN, the Central American Refugee Rights Center. I want to specifically highlight some of your accomplishments over the past year, recognizing that I am no doubt forgetting some, and I have also been instructed to speak briefly, and I'm kind of ignoring that. We have several student-led organizations that provide pro bono legal services, as Dean Ku said, and they serve a wide variety of clients. So your students, your children, your family members, and friends have already been working with clients during law school. Here's some highlights. The Courtroom Advocates Project works with an organization called Sanctuary for Families to provide legal assistance for survivors of domestic violence who are seeking protective orders. And Carolyn Powers has been our senior coordinator for 2 years, closely assisted by Alexis Parks. And 14 of our 3Ls have been involved in that organization through the past 3 years. VITA, otherwise known as Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, is another organization that offers free help to people who make $50,000 or less, persons with disabilities, limited English-speaking taxpayers who need assistance in preparing their tax returns. And our students throughout the spring run these IRS funded clinics during tax season, and they staff these clinics on the weekends and weekday evenings where they prepare federal and New York state income tax returns for qualified individuals. And VITA has been led by Nicholas Simon, Kenise Fatima, Oscar Aloha Benio, Rebecca Newell, and Heather Razor. They've trained 46 students just this year, and collectively they've volunteered over 1,000 hours. Volunteers Preparing Advanced Directives was also a new clinic this year, VPAD, that was a one-day clinic put on by the Trust and Estates Law Society by Laya McLaurin, who's a 3L, where students were assisting community members in preparing healthcare proxies and powers of attorney. In addition, the Friedman Social Justice Fellowship Program exposes students to public interest law through engagement in a range of events, and these fellows get to develop and organize and participate in our Friedman Institute's sponsored events. For just as one example, Dominique Edmonds and Veronica Cruz helped to organize a program on New York's Raise the Age law, which changed the age that a child can be prosecuted as an adult from 16 to 18 for the law school. We have several graduating Friedman Fellows: Erin Colley, Dominique Edmonds, Carson Gogans, Maisha Imam, Amber Mekta, Rita Osmani, Veronica Ruiz, and Anthony Santiago. For students who have unpaid summer positions in public interest organizations, and many of them did, particularly after their first year of law school, we have a special organization on campus called the Public Justice Foundation, which provides stipends to students who are in those unpaid internships during the summer to help support them. This year, through the leadership of 3L Kathleen DeWitt, they raised approximately $50,000 through my personal favorite, the Faculty Student Kickball Tournament, as well as other fundraisers and contests to provide that financial support for 15 of our students who are going to have summer funding this year. And one of our special externship programs is the Pro Bono Scholars Program. So after a highly selective process in the spring of their second year of law school, this past year, I selected 9 now third-year law students into this program. And the students are Juliana Aguelo, Cindy Laurent, Juliette Machin, Sarah Murphy, Farida Osman, Josephine Pinnock, Carolyn Powers, Emma Shirillo, and Yair Weintraub. After finishing most of their coursework in December of this year, they sat for the February bar exam. And then they immediately started working the following Monday for legal aid and legal services organizations, and each student provided more than 520 hours in a 12-week period of time. And all 9 of them, I am glad to report, have successfully passed the bar exam already. It makes them very unique amongst their peers and has set the bar very high for the rest of you. A large number of 3Ls have also put in countless hours in our clinical and externship programs representing Guantanamo detainees, immigrant adults and children who are facing deportation or seeking asylum or citizenship status, veterans seeking benefits, small business owners, or working in unpaid positions in various legal services organizations or government agencies. In 1999, before some of you were born, former Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor said, "Certainly, life as a lawyer is a bit more complex today than it was a century ago. The ever-increasing pressures of the legal marketplace, the need to bill hours, to market to clients, and attend to the bottom line have made fulfilling the responsibilities of community service quite difficult. But public service marks the difference between a business and a profession. While a business can afford to focus solely on profits, a profession cannot. It must devote itself first to the community it is responsible to serve. And I can imagine no greater duty than fulfilling this obligation, and I can imagine no greater pleasure." These words still ring true today, and hopefully for you all. As a final note, before we go to the individual awards, I want to say to the graduates, you should be incredibly proud of yourselves that you have accomplished so much during your 3 years. And I hope that you will continue to carry the torch of pro bono service into your respective fields and remember not just what it means for those who are being served, but also the impact that it has on you. And now I'm going to introduce Luciana DiCarlo to give out the awards.
Good morning, everyone. I have the honor of calling out our students who are recipients for these wonderful awards. To begin, the Bronze Award recipients are Paul Affronti. What? Michelle Bravo Cano. Oh, sorry, hit there. Ready? Sorry. I'm sorry. Ron Colombo. Patrice Curls. No. Justin Daly. Jasmine Ende. Michaela Fonto. John Federico. Isabella Giordano. Lindsay Gherkin. Emily Grabo York. Sydney Hoffman. Maisha Imam. Adam Jones. Brandon Kaminker. No, he's not here. Nicholas Cattell. Angelica Colazzi. Victoria Masha. Evan Mattel. Marissa McKillop. Vincent Padone. Amanda Piccione. Not here. Jacob Rofe. Diana Rosario. Oh, boy. Stephen Ruggiero. Sydney Ruggles. There we go. Which one? I'm sorry. I don't need to take picture there. Oh, you can get a picture. Diana Rosario. Very good. Marianne Schott. Melissa Sousa. And Shlomo Tuckman. Congratulations to our bronze recipient awardees. Now it's my honor to pull out the names of our silver award recipients. Sitara Abbas. Mosamat Amin. Kyle Brower. Nicholas DaCosta. Robert Gittleman. Alexandra Jabor. Michael John. Alexei Kirsch. Sabrina Kushner. Rebecca Letter. Kevin Marek. Juliet Matchton. Sean O'Connell. Josephine Pinnock. Not him. Heather Razor. Anthony Santiago. Ilza Siddiqui. Nicholas Tramposh. Yair Weintraub. Connor Wynn. Congratulations to our Silver Award recipients. It's my honor to call up the Gold Award recipients. Gina Aliberti. Gianna Amore. Carmen Arias Urina. Juliana Hogello. Lindsay Barrett Coimbra. Jeffrey Bennett. Jessica Berman. Claudia Fleischer. Jared Bloom. Gabby Borg. Francesca Bravo. Francis Candler Brown. Dorothy Catriopoli. Jillian Hammer. Erin Corley. Jenna Chiarcho. Hava Cohen. Jian Shui. Erin Cullen.
Timothy Curtis. Naja Barocha. Caitlin Delagar. Kathleen DeWitt. Noah Dolgen. Dominique Edmonds. Madison Einhorn. Sarah Evleth. Tyler Fabiani. Anis Fatima. Julia Ferrone. Julia Fletcher. Emily Fontanetta. Ellen Giata. Katie Duran. Orson Bogans. Daniel Golden. Zachary Goldman. Alan Brimley. Daniel Grippo. John Healy. Michael Henke. Jennifer Hill. Austin Horowitz. Brendan Ilitsky. Evan Itzkowitz. Robert Yanu.
Mariah Johnson. Brian Joseph. Devanshi Joshi. Nicole Cheka. Michelle Katz. Arlene Kaur. William Keller. Cindy Laurent. Dennis Lind. Samantha Lopez. Seth Manger. Aaliyah McLaurin. Angelica Michele Kaya. Molly Michalik. Adriana Montante. Shannon Moran. Timothy Lubrick. Ryan Lavieri. Kevin Mullane. Sarah Murphy. Rachel November. Rebecca Noy. Keith O'Brien. Miranda Ortiz. Farida Osman. Rita Osmani. Sarah Paymer. Jacqueline Pedra. Rochelle Podolsky. Rebecca Polner. Jana Poretsky. Carolyn Powers. Emmanuel Petrino. Aaliyah Quintine. Tyler Reitzel. Megan Roberts. Anthony Russo. Robert Saylor. Emma Shaliro. Allison Schmidt. Hadassah Schneider. Paul Sessa. Rima Sethi. Caitlin Shu. Nicholas Simon. Brandon Smith. Oh. Nikki Stamil. Trina Ty. Alexa Torrens. Denise Trevotola. Maya Sinoglu. Samantha Wade. Bryce Wigginton. Spencer Woods. Jiwan Yu.
Not here.
No, okay. Rebecca Zerbo. Gabriela Zoletzi. Congratulations to all of our award recipients.
Congratulations, and thank you so much. It's really kind of for being here, for supporting our graduates, right? And it's been really a great honor to really serve with them. I think we didn't quite get my views straight for if you're wondering why I was kind of hanging around and not sure what I was doing. Still working on this whole dean thing. I'll figure it out at some point. Also, I'm going to be handing each of you a diploma at the end of the evening, so I'll get to know you plenty. You'll get to see plenty of me today, so thank you. But I really am proud of each and every one of you, each and every graduate, but also especially those of you here. It's astonishing, I think, just to give a quick sense of this, it's not easy being a law student. As a professor, we pile tons of work on them in class. We don't really care when they say, but I have a pro bono project, sorry, right? We won't make it easy. So it's really a measure of their devotion to community and public service and pro bono work that even despite all the academic work that they are given and must fulfill, they go beyond that to devote time outside of class, outside of their studies, to their communities. It's a really testament to what they really believe in and a testament to the community that we built here at this law school. So thank you for so much to everyone for joining us today. And we hope you will all join us across the quad at Bits and Bites for a light reception before the next ceremony at 2 p.m. back here at Adams Playhouse for the award ceremony. Thank you so much. Congratulations again.